April Fool's is a day dedicated to pranks and jokes, whether you fall for them or not. In some ways, we are all a little foolish, perhaps, especially when it comes to money. This morning, we're talking about foolish financial flubs many of us make with Barbara Walker-Green, president of Advanced Wealth and Retirement Planning Concepts and PersonalWealthAdvisor.com. There, we got all that in. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Melissa.
Hey, we don't want to make the mistakes, and if we know what they are, we can hopefully correct the problem.
Right.
So what's the number one thing we're doing wrong?
Number one is not having a budget. Many people, the dreaded B word, we call it in the industry. If you don't know where your money is going, it's very difficult to plan, so you must have a budget.
It is so easy just to say, I'm going to just make do, but it needs to be on paper, really, doesn't it?
Has to be on paper, yes.
Okay, what about credit cards? Because we see people flash them all over the place. In the perfect world, you pay it off at the end of every month, but we know that that's very difficult for a lot of people to do.
And it's usually not happening, especially now. Many people are climbing more and more into debt because of just difficult times. But we must focus on paying off those debts, especially those high interest rate credit cards.
Can you also switch around a little bit and try to get a better interest rate, maybe with somebody else, or see what you can do so that you're not paying so much?
Always, and there's those zero interest offers. Always take advantage of those because those can help in the long run tremendously.
Okay, number 3 on your list is no emergency fund. And bad things can happen to us any day of the week, and we need to be prepared, I guess, not to work for a while, don't we?
Yes, and the general rule is 3 months, but I tell my clients 6 months because in today's economy, we know it's taking a lot longer sometimes than 3 months to get back on your feet. So minimum of 3, but I'm more comfortable with 6.
So you need to have every single dime that you need for food, for your shelter, your car, everything.
Everything, all of your normal living expenses. You should have at least minimum of 3, I say 6.
You also say that we don't save for retirement, at least not enough.
And that's a big problem, and that's one of the things we counsel individuals with at Advanced Wealth all the time. Preparing for retirement is critical, especially with pensions being gone now, and many people are under saving. So you must pay yourself, save for your retirement.
And the last foolish mistake on your list has to do with Social Security. What's the problem there?
Many people are rushing into it. As soon as they retire, they're opting to take that benefit. And once you do that, you're locked in. So sometimes you should look at some of the different options. And go to my website, PersonalWealthAdvisor.com. There are some cues there on how to look at your Social Security so you can maximize either taking the we, not me, file and suspend, and some other ways to get the most from your Social Security.
You know what? Good tips so that the joke is not on us today.
Exactly.
We want to be laughing at that budget, do we?
No, we don't.
We're going to take it all very seriously. All right. Thanks so much, Barbara. Good to talk to you this morning.
Thanks, Melissa.